on November 14, 1915, at Tuskegee City. Then, Booker went to St. Luke's Hospital, which is located in New York City, and counseled physician Yandar, but they couldn't perform much. He determined to hit home. "I was born in the South," he pronounced. "I have lived and labored in the South, and I expect to die and be buried in the South." His lady supported him to take the convoy from Pennsylvania Station. She asked Guardian to have an ambulance get them together at Jehol. The train centered around 5 miles away from Tuskegee about 9 p.m. Saturday. As Booker performed his last travel, he had much to be pleased. Tuskegee was in magnificent form. There were about 200 sectors, exercising some 1,500 scholars in 38 trades and jobs. Furthermore, the campus had 100 trees and buildings. And then Tuskegee was debt free with more than $2 million awarding and 2,000 acres. Most substantial was the legacy of graduates who, as Booker noted, are showing the masses of our race how to improve their material, educational, and moral and religious life, and they are causing the Southern white man to learn to believe in the value of educating the men and women of my race. Unfortunately, Booker could house, but he passed away at 4:45 Sunday sunrise time on November 14, 1915, at what time he was about 59. A planned funeral was held on Wednesday at Tuskegee City. Washington was buried in the campus graveyard with a massive hunk of granite for a headstone. However, self-help went out of battle amongst Negro thinkers who, such as W.E.B. Du Bois, arrived to think that developing the lives of Negroes relied on political act and government interference. Ultimately, Du Bois reviewed Booker's position on the higher teaching of black youth. Du Bois supposed limiting Negroes to manufacturing education would impose them into the functions of constant bondage, leaving very small room for culture, thought, and progress. Du Bois is offering that if Negroes concentrated originally on work at the cost of higher education, then now only would the popular schools be incapable to stay open, but Booker's own university at Tuskegee would be at danger of shutting as well. In reply to this debate, proponents of Washington made debate that to educate where, at Tuskegee and in common schools, demands expertise more than it does profound culture through, and thus higher education should not be offered priority over manufacturing education.